spoke highly of the historical achievements and transformations ever since the 18th National Congress in terms of the party and the national undertakings. They have deeply comprehended the decisive significance of the two establishments and have maintained full confidence of the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation with the promotion of Chinese modernization. Fellow members carefully studied the important address by General Secretary Xi Jinping on the occasions of discussion with the China Democratic National Construction Association and the Association of Industry and Commerce. They have read into the government work report and other reports, deliberated on the work report of the Standing Committee of CPPCC, the CPPCC Constitution Amendment drafts, and others with rich outputs. So this is a conference that champions democracy, unity, practicality, and clean governance. It is a full demonstration of the special edges and vitality of the whole process, people's democracy in China. We would love to express our sincere thanks to the confidence delivered to us by all members and for electing us as the members of the Standing Committee of the 14th National Committee of CPPCC. The 14th National Committee of CPPCC will continue our work on top of the previous sessions. Over the past 5 years, under the strong leadership of the CPC Central Committee with Comrade Xi Jinping as its core and led by Comrade Wang Yang, the 13th National Committee of CPPCC firmly held on to the two themes of unity and democracy and fulfilled their responsibilities as to the central tasks of the party and the nation. It has given full play to the role of CPPCC as the dedicated consultative organ to spur the development of CPPCC cause in innovation and inheritance, making due contribution to the development of the party and the national undertakings. Let us pay our sincere respect to Comrade Wang Yang and all members of the 13th National Committee of CPPCC. Fellow members, comrades, the 20th National Congress depicted a grand blueprint of building the great modern socialist country and achieve great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation with Chinese modernization. It called for the new journey, and on this new journey, the CPPCC will carry the glorious mission and huge responsibilities. To that end, we must be continue guided by the socialism with Chinese characteristics in this new era proposed by Xi Jinping and study the spirits of the 20th National Congress. We must unswervingly follow the full leadership of CPC and comprehend the two establishments, strengthen four consciousnesses, and adhere to four confidences and two upholds. We must continue to improve the multi-party cooperation and political consultation systems under the CPC leadership and adhere to the party leadership, united front, and consultative development and democracy. We must also pay our duties and fulfill our responsibilities by keeping to the big picture so as to further execute the arrangements of the CPC Central Committee and its requirements of CPPCC, and we must pull together the wisdom and power of all Chinese in China and abroad so as to make contribution to the tasks and targets set by the 20th National Congress. We must profoundly study the socialism with Chinese characteristics in this new era proposed by Xi Jinping to ensure the correct political direction of our CPPCC cause. Socialism with Chinese characteristics in this new era proposed by Xi Jinping is a great achievement of innovation by localizing Marxism in China. And we must observe its guiding principle for long in the party and in the governance. And the CPPCC must continue to take this socialism of Chinese characteristics in this new era as the general principle of CPPCC work. And according to the CPC Central Committee's arrangement and in line with the actual work of CPPCC, we must carry out certain thematic education in an attempt to deeply understand and have practical application. And we must fully grasp the worldviews and methodologies of this important thought so as to apply those positions, ideas, and methods enshrined in it to further pay a solid foundation for our further striving. And we must come to the realization that CPC leadership is the fundamental guarantee of CPPCC cause, and we must guide all political parties and people of all ethnicities and fields to remain true to their initial mission in our cooperation and forge ahead hands in hand. In an attempt, we must ensure that we will highly rally around the political stance, political direction, and principles and pathways set by the CPC Central Committee with Comrade Xi Jinping at its core. We must study the spirits of General Secretary Xi Jinping as to how to strengthen the CPPCC work. And we must execute the spirits of the Central Committee of CPPCC work and grasp the nature, status, functionalities, and roles of CPPCC. And according to the Constitution, laws, and CPPC's Constitution, we must pay our due responsibilities in order to adhere to socialism political development pathway.
We must focus on the key issues and serve big pictures and provide consultations and suggestions for the implementation of the decisions of the 20th CPC National Congress. General Secretary Xi Jinping emphasized that CPPCC should focus on the key tasks of the party and the nation. The CPPCC should look at the big picture, seize the trend, focus on major issues, and also put the priority to fulfill the goals set by the CPC 28th Party Congress. We have to fulfill the five-sphere integrated plan and also to implement the four-pronged comprehensive strategy. We have to make sure that we can address the need for our people, their people's aspiration for better life. We have to be issue-oriented and take more investigations, to do consultations and provide suggestions, and also to conduct the democratic supervision to make sure that we can implement the annual plans approved by the CPC Central Committee. We have to serve the democratic decisions and ensure that all these decisions can be implemented and promote the high-quality development. We have to improve the quality of the consultation to make sure that it is more systemic and standardized. We have to continue to improve the practice of the socialist consultative democracy and promote the whole process people's democracy. We have to stay committed to solidarity and pull the strength to realize the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. General Secretary Xi Jinping pointed out that solidarity is power. Solidarity will bring victory. He emphasized that in order to realize the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation, we need joint efforts of Chinese people at home and abroad. Right now, China is at a critical time to realize the great rejuvenation with the evolution of the changes unseen in a century. More than ever, we have to build up consensus and solidarity. We have to focus on the solidarity, which is also the fine tradition and political responsibility for CPPCC. We have to provide more political guidance and put our wisdoms and build up consensus. This is our key task for the CPPCC work. We have to do more to deliberate and offer suggestions and offer consultations and suggestions. So during the consultation, we have to improve our recognition and solidarity and cooperation. We have to work with the people and mobilize the people and provide support to the party and the government to do the publicity work. We have to coordinate the relations and diffuse the conflicts as well as firm up our confidences. By doing that, we can pull out our positive energies and enhance our morals. Also, we have to better serve all party groups and people guidance, exchange our views with each other, and build a closer tie with each other. By doing that, we can form a great synergy. Members, comrades, General Secretary Xi Jinping emphasized that the CPPCC member, as representatives of all party groups and the people of all ethnic groups, they are selected through consultation. They represent people from different sectors to fulfill their duties and engage in discussion of state affairs. This is their responsibility and also their honor. CPPCC members need to fulfill the requirements to have a deeper understanding of the CPPCC. They have to expedite in their consultation and be disciplined and have a good morale standards. We have to bear in mind the guidance of General Secretary Xi Jinping and also stay true to our original aspiration, making sure that we put our work as the priority and shoulder heavier responsibilities. We want to fulfill our duties with high spirit and serve the people. We have to improve our capability to discharge our duties. We have to learn more and dare to break new grounds. We need to improve our political awareness, our capability for investigation. We have to work with the people and form cooperation. We need to carry forward the fighting spirit. On major issues, we need to have a clear stance. And on issues of principles, we dare to speak out and make our voice heard, making sure that we play a key role on important occasions. We have to abide by the laws, constitutions, and the charter of the CPPCC. We have to be honest and self-disciplined and also carry on with the fine traditions and exercise the core value of the socialism. We need to serve the people and also make ourselves a major part in conducting CPPCC work. Members, comrades, let us rally even closer around the CPC Central Committee with Comrade Xi Jinping at its core, hold high the banner of socialism with Chinese characteristics, fully implement Xi Jinping's thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics for the new era, be united, work with the people, firm our confidence, forge ahead, and write a new chapter for CPPCC. Let us strive in unity to build a modern socialist country in all aspects and advance the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. Please all rise. Sing the national anthem. Now I declare the first session of the 14th CPPCC is concluded.